I think it's getting worse.
Dude, this is the one that caused me cramps in my back. All right, what are you getting for Christmas, dude? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to name still to be determined, but we're gonna call it Hot Sauce Heaven right now. If you've seen the show Hot Ones on YouTube, it's basically we're gonna be eating some hot wings.
Yep.
And progressively, and I'm gonna be asking Johnny Boy here some questions, and the sauces are gonna progressively get hotter. So it's gonna be exhilarating. So welcome to episode 1. This is
maybe the only episode.
Yeah. This is one of my best buddies, entrepreneur, brother in Christ.
Yes.
Jon Salas. Welcome to the show, bud.
Dude, thank you for having me. I'm excited. We've been talking about this for some time now, and it looks like we're executing.
Yes.
So let's jump into it.
I'm a little nervous here. So John is pescatarian.
Yes.
I would say vegetarian, but
if you're
pescatarian.
Gonna put me in a box, I'm pescatarian.
Pescatarian. Yeah. So he's eating cauliflower wings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm eating chicken wings. So, you know.
We're allowed to, I don't know, there's no rules, regulation. No. We're allowed to dip in the ranch.
Yes. The other show, they don't do that, but hey. You know.
Okay.
So
we're starting off.
Shameless plug. Zito's Wings in Old Town Orange.
That's good.
They're really damn good. And still to be determined, but they're from Meat Screen Door, which is a little vegan vegetarian spot in Old Town Orange. So first hot sauce.
Sponsored by Chicago Title.
Well, I guess I don't need to say the hot sauce, right?
No, you just jump right into it, dude.
So we'll do a little. There you go. Little scoopy on there.
Oh goodness.
Here we go.
Were his baked in? Here we go.
That's baked in here.
No.
I know. Here's what.
That's actually really good.
I know.
That flavor's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do a little bit more of that.
It's actually a local, about the farmer's market, actually, little spot.
It's not bad at all.
Got it for Chrissy because that's what she wanted, something that had some flavor that wasn't too hot.
That's good. I like that.
So John, we jumped into it. You're pescatarian for health reasons.
Yeah.
Correct? You have ulcerative colitis?
Yeah.
Well, you tell me sometimes that you miss meat.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you could have one meat dish right now without any consequences, what would that be and why?
Oh yeah, that'd be easy. It'd probably be, some type of
some barbecue?
No, it would be like a medium rare ribeye.
Okay.
And it would probably be from Mastro's.
Like some horseradish sauce on there?
Yeah, like nice and just nice and just delicious. Like I can smell it right now. Nice and marbleized, nice fatty.
Yeah.
I legit, like right now we're in Old Town Orange. We were passing by the smokehouse, or what is it? What's the name of the barbecue spot?
Oh God. Smoked.
Smoked.
Yeah.
And I literally smelled that barbecue and was just like, I'm about to go in there and order some freaking ribs right now. But
you think that day will ever come where you do eat a little bit?
You know what? I talked to my cousin Matt.
No.
He does hunting, right? So like he hunts deer, and he just went out Midwest to hunt some deer, and I told him, I'm like, because the last couple times he hasn't been successful, hasn't brought home anything. I'm like, bro, your family's starving.
Yeah.
And I said, when you bring that back, if you hit a doe and you bring it back, I will eat.
Give it a shot.
I will give it a shot, like some fresh.
Want some fresh, clean stuff?
Like fresh, clean. I was like, I'll have some of that.
Absolutely.
So he caught that recently. Now he's, I think Thanksgiving he's gonna cook it up. So I might have a try.
Sweet.
Yeah.
And invite me over when you do.
Yeah. I know. I'll bring some over.
Okay.
So what do we got?
We're on Sauce Bay.
Okay.
So this one, again, it's not going to be that hot, but it's supposed to.
That first one was really good. Like I would have that.
Yeah, for sure.
On anything.
You dab it up yourself there.
Because I don't know what you're doing. Ooh, this one's kind of thick.
It's like, I think it's got a mustard turmeric base. You say turmeric, I say turmeric.
I say turmeric.
Who knows? But it's nicely rated from what I've heard. It's a good one, right?
That one's a really good one.
Mustardy. But
I like that.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's real good. So what do we got?
So jumping into it, I know you are a seasoned traveler.
Ah, yes.
You've been You've been like over 30 countries now, right? Okay.
Yeah, 36 countries, but who's counting? Yeah.
Okay.
Still feels like I haven't been enough.
Well, with that being said, for our viewers who haven't traveled that much, if you had one place that you've previously visited that you could only go to one last time for any travel, where would it be and why?
One last time
Ever. You can't go
like
anywhere
I'm not going
else.
to travel anywhere else.
And nowhere new. This is a place that you've already been to.
Place I've been to
You'd love to go back.
that I would say I'm going back. Oh man, that's a good question. I think it would be Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
I would love to go to Japan.
I think it'd be Japan. The food is amazing.
Okay.
The people and the culture are awesome. It's expensive, right?
Mhm.
Like, so that's a downer. But there's just, it's funny because like obviously I'm such a foodie.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much food that I love is like Japanese, from like ramen to yakitori to sushi, which is obviously.
I want to go there just for the sushi. Just
the
'cause,
sushi, dude.
no.
Like, what is it? Udon noodle. Like, there's just so like the food culture is so good there, and like to the point where they even like they are so about their food and their craft that like in front of restaurants, there's a whole industry around the making fake. It's an art, so it's a fake food that looks like food. So it's like,
Oh yeah, no, I know what
they
you're talking
make,
about.
you know, you've probably seen them at like
Yeah.
Japanese restaurants and stuff, but like
No, I know
it
what
is
you're
a
talking
full thing, and sometimes you look at it and they say that they eat with their eyes.
Yeah.
And so that's why if you go and ever have like a traditional Japanese meal, and it's tiny, right? Like it's not like American where it's just like so much, all you can eat sushi. It's like the tiniest little plates,
Yeah.
but they are so beautiful. And you're just, the amount of attention to detail that they made in these little things, the colors, you're just like, it's really truly
That's
eating
cool.
like your eyes. So yeah, it would be Japan.
I would like to go to
And-
Japan also I'd like to go to some of the distilleries, like the whiskey distilleries out there. I think that would be really cool.
I didn't get to do that. I did
But-
do a what is it? Not whiskey,
Sake.
sake.
Mhm.
And it was this like 80-year-old dude that's been working there since he was 17. That is literally like now the master, brewer, I guess.
Yeah.
And he walks out, dude, red. He's like red, and he was drunk, dude. He was drunk. I'm like, this guy's has been doing this for the last like 70 years.
So the key to
Long life is to
life
be drinking sake, dude. And he was like drinking with it. He's like, and just like drinking with everybody there. I'm like, dude, this guy's got it.
Oh, that's
made. So,
hilarious.
yeah, it's a good trip. So much.
All right.
I want to go back.
So Japan.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm actually still tasting a little heat from that.
I'm still
It's
feeling
like I mean, it's not like overbearing by any means.
it's good. It's manageable.
Yeah.
It's manageable.
So a lot of these sauces, you have to buy them on like Amazon. They're not like local, or online. This one, you can get this at the local market. Ralph's probably has it or something like that. I actually they have like 10 different sauces. Every
Yeah.
single one of them I pretty much love. So Marie Sharp's, let's give it a go.
Sweet.
This is probably, it's gonna have some, it's more sweet though, but it's gonna be a step up. That's for sure.
Which one? I'm wondering at which one of these at what point we're just gonna dab it instead of douse it.
Yeah. Probably the after death sauce. I mean, the name kind of, suits it. So, but this one shouldn't be bad. Really sweet. Whoa.
Pure mango.
Mm-hmm. I don't even think that's hot.
No.
Maybe it comes in later, but it's just jalapeno on it.
Yeah, that one's light. That's good.
I don't taste the heat on that.
I probably wouldn't have that like that first one. I would have on like anything.
Yeah.
This is like something I probably have on like a specific.
Like fish tacos maybe or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Moving along.
I think it'll just build.
It probably will. I mean, because I can kind of get it now.
Yeah.
Okay. What was your first job?
Oh, that's good.
And was there anything that you learned from that you take in today with what you do for work?
Dude, that's good. That's a good question.
Pretty toothpicks for this.
I know. Well, I'm good. I know. First job was, like the very first thing.
First thing, even if you were like.
Yeah. So I think the first where I made money, the first time I ever made money, was I was in 6th grade, and I was back then, right? You'd make like mixed CDs.
Okay.
Or like again, nobody was doing that. So like I had like pirated music, and this is like early like Morpheus. Like people didn't have. This is like Napster days, dude.
Yeah.
So I would like pirate the music, and then I would make CDs and put them in CD cases, and I'd sell them to my buddies in Brea, right? Like Steve and all my
God.
buddies, and I'd sell them the CDs for like $5.
Hey.
And I think that's just like genuinely like that was fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, it was like because it was during the time when like I don't know, like there was just culture, there was like hip hop culture, and there was a lot of things going on that I mean, granted, I'm admitting I was pirating music that early on.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say this is gonna be going on. But, hey.
but basically, I would make mixed CDs, dude, and I'd sell them because nobody had that like. I don't know. It was marketing, so like I would make like $10-20 a week, and then pay for like my pogs or something like that.
Sweet.
So if we're gonna go for actual making money, like that was
Okay.
that was it.
Have you pulled anything from that you use today?
Yeah, I think the cool thing was it's funny, right? It's actually being really consumer centric.
Yeah.
Right? Because
You were
it was
meeting
Steve and DJ and all my buddies from school and the girls, but it was like I would curtail these mixtapes to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just like I made it what I wanted to make and then gave it to them. It was like, hey guys, like, so what do you want on this? Like, I'll give you your top 10. It's like, so give me a list. So I'd have kids like come give me a list
Backstreet Boys,
of 10.
give me some P. Diddy.
Yeah, it'd be all sorts of things. It'd be like boom, boom. So 1 through 10, and I download it, upload it, and it was awesome because then they would ask me for their cousins or their friends. So yeah, just being like super consumer centric, and I think obviously that's something that I'm really wanting to pride myself in is as a business person, entrepreneur, like always caring about the end person.
Sure.
You know.
Awesome. All right, now we're going to jump into the segment of Explain That Gram.
Okay.
I did some digging through your Facebook, but I also decided...
I deleted someone's off Facebook.
I don't know, you might want to go back.
Really?
But what,
I know Catherine went through it already.
But either way, I stuck to the Gram, so...
Explain That Gram. So this is my grandfather, and obviously we'll throw it up on the screen.
Yeah.
So he's now 91 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And for anybody that knows me really well knows how close I am to him.
Mm-hmm.
And that was on his 80, I don't know, I think it was his 80...
You keep it open because I got another one.
Okay. His 85th birthday, or 86 years young.
Okay.
And I just basically was telling the story of, before trying to get emotional, but like my obviously grew up in high school, kind of a partier and would make terrible decisions, and I'd get kicked out of the house.
Yeah.
And then my grandfather would come find me in his Previa Toyota. That's that van.
I remember that van.
Creeper van. But anyways, like he still got it. He still has it.
Dude, that
and
van
so
is...
literally, he's just like one of those guys. Like when my parents were pissed off, it's like the classic grandfather who like loves you no matter how terrible of a person you are. And he went and I'm sharing the story about when he went and picked me up. I was like walking the streets at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he like went and searched and found me, and basically like told me to like get in the car, like I love you, what are you doing? Yeah. And so he's my hero.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's my hero, man.
Yeah, I know how much he means to you.
Yeah, dude. So that's a good one.
Well, before I go to the next one, we gotta eat a wing, dude. But I mean, keep your Insta open there. So this one,
we're almost halfway through. I feel like I hope we didn't sell ourselves short here. Dude.
I don't think so, bro. We're about to probably hit a wall here. Again, look at the color.
I know. I just get it ready.
Okay, it's gonna get a little wild here. Here we go. Son of a gun.
I think the ranch might be helping out too.
Another mustardy one.
Yeah. That was kind of sweet. Mustardy sweet.
I think what we've learned is I think we do need to douse them next time.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
But still, I mean, I don't know. We're getting some pretty good. It's good though.
I like the flavor of that one.
Yeah. What's our Scoville at?
That one's only like 4,000.
Okay.
And now.
I'm definitely.
I would say the kick's coming in now.
The kick's definitely a lot. It's coming in a lot quicker.
Yeah. Now, open up your phone one time.
Oh yeah, that's coming in a lot quicker. I'm gonna get a little sip of this.
Yeah, we're about to jump up to a little bit more spice there. So.
Yes.
Beautiful photo.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a good story behind this photo, right?
Yeah, it is a good story. So yeah. So obviously, my girlfriend Catherine, who I love very dearly, this was a picture of us in New Year's, and the caption and the story behind it was, we just literally the funniest things. Like, our relationship is so funny. Like, there's nothing about it that like is normal. Like, we're doing long distance relationship.
Yep.
She's in Australia. I'm here.
Only 4 weeks now?
Only less than 3 weeks. So we made it. We were just about there. But yeah, like, dude, like the stories. So in our first couple months of dating, there's always that weird time of like, do you ask her to be your girlfriend, right? Like, do you not? Should she just know? Like,
exactly.
It turns out you have to ask, right?
Yes.
So I'm like,
I know, I felt like this more like a high school thing, but then I realized.
Me too, because I'm 31, dude.
When I was committed to Chrissy and we were like 25 or whatever, I was like, I guess I need to take you out to dinner and formally kind of ask you what's going on. It's interesting,
right? Like, it's kind of like, and it's more of like, for the guys don't think about this. Guys were just like, dude, we're together, you know? Like, and then women are like, but I gotta tell my friends. So
it's gotta be Facebook official.
It's gotta be official. Actually, we're not even Facebook official, bro. Do you know that?
You shouldn't have put that on here, bro.
I'm telling her. I'm calling her out. I hope after this she'll make it official, dude. It's been a year. But red flag. Everybody watching this is like, oh, red flag. So the way that I asked her out was that, gosh, I don't even know where to start, right? Like, are you wanting the actual story of when I asked her out, or the story
I want this.
of...
You know what story I'm reaching for. What was in the caption there?
Yeah. So I asked her to be my girlfriend on Christmas, basically, and I do with a very thoughtful letter, right?
Yeah.
And so I write this beautiful letter in the back of a journal, right? So the journal, so she can take it to Australia, really like, oh man, she's gonna love it. She loves writing. So I'm thinking like, this is going to be a really impactful moment. So we're in her bedroom. I give her the thing. She's reading it, and she doesn't know what it is, right? But it's me asking her, and at the end of all of it, it's basically saying, will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Right. So it's this real, just kind of background music playing is like really super romantic. Like, everything in my head that was played out is like something from the movie. I'm trying to like really get it going. And about halfway through the letter, dude, I just let out this fart, dude, that just slipped. I don't even know how it happened. And I'm seriously sitting there, like, in my head, like,
how do I get out of this?
This is the most embarrassing thing that just happened. Like, it was like a full on, like, it was like a, and then, like, the best part, bro, was she looked up, like, she literally goes up from, like, doesn't even faze her. She just, like, looks up. She's like, did you just fart? I was like, yeah. And then she's like, oh, okay. And then she keeps reading. Dude, she keeps reading. And like, she was so casual about it. In my head, I'm thinking, I just ruined this moment. Like, this is one of those prime moments, and I ruined it. And so in that thought process, 10 seconds later, I like rubbed my foot on the thing. I'm like, oh, that was just my shoe. Like, after I had already admitted that it was a real fart, I went back and pretended like it was a fake one. Like, it was like, oh, it was my shoe rubbing on the thing. And she's like, no, it wasn't. And then she just kept reading. Like, she just trucked right through it, dude. And I love her for it. But
I think that's why you guys work. She calls you out on your baloney, dude.
Dude, yeah. So, but yeah, everything we try to do that's like romantic or like, like of our Australia trip, right? Like, I land in Australia after not seeing each other, and like you'd imagine this beautiful like two people coming together at the airport and loving, and she forgets me at the airport.
And not only that, doesn't respond to you for 5
doesn't respond to me
hours.
3 hours. I think she's literally dead on a bus crash accident. Like, so anyways, that's our relationship. But that is a real good one, man. Yeah,
that's awesome.
We have a funny story.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're about to jump into the real serious stuff. This is where I'm really nervous. And mind you, folks who are watching, John and I are going through the pain together, because I may have slightly dabbed these, but I have
so
not.
far, I'm good, man. So
well,
far,
yeah, of course, until he ran into Blair's After Death sauce.
So what is our Scoville rating?
We're, I think, between like 50 to 100,000 now. We literally jumped from like 4,000 to this.
100,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a little scared.
This is the one you dabbed?
Oh, I mean. No, John!
Is this a lot?
Dude, that's a ton!
I'm just gonna...
Oh, we'll see how it goes, bro. I feel like bad that you're eating that much and I'm not.
That's good and hot. The key is to not let it get to the back of your
I
throat.
was gonna say it's hitting me right in the throat right now.
Like, if you get it there, you're screwed. All right.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's hot. 100,000 for real. So the last one is 4 times that?
6 times that.
Wow. 6 times that? Yeah, now
the milk. Oh, man.
Bro, it got real, dude. Really fast. It got real really fast.
Okay.
We went from 0 to 100.
Oh, I feel it in my brain. So, yeah.
Okay.
With that being said, I haven't said anything. What sparked your passion for media and photography there, sir?
What's my passion?
No, what sparked it? Like, what made you
Yeah,
realize
that's
that you
good,
had a
that's
passion for media and photography?
Well,
I'm going to try and not drink milk for a while.
yeah,
But
let's try it not. I think water makes it worse. You're not supposed to drink water. So basically,
remember,
my
we're
dad-
at this stage now. Don't rub your eyes or anything.
yeah, smart. That's a good one. So basically, as a kid, I grew up with my dad traveling to Southeast Asia, or Asia for the most part.
Okay.
You know, as a kid growing up, and I always had the latest gadgets. You know, I was very fortunate in that way, and my dad is really into tech. He would always, so it wasn't for me, it was like latest gadgets that he bought for himself.
Sure.
He always had the latest camcorders, the latest cameras. So really it kind of started with my dad, but it, you know, I would always be playing around with cameras, you know, and I think one of there was just something about it. I think for me, it's the fact that I don't know, we're fascinated by going back in history. Like if you see old, you know, like old photos from when you were a kid or when your parents were a kid, there's just like, there's something about it.
No,
it's hard to put into words. It's just kind of like,
it's a feel good.
it's a feel good, like wow, like, you know, and so for me, like being able to capture those moments is everything, right? And being able to, and now we live in a day and age where we could literally be recording us all the time, and I genuinely think about how cool it is if my my great grandchildren are watching this video.
Yeah.
Like, you know how dope it would be for my grandfather, just 1-2 generations out, my grandfather, for me to be able to watch a video of him when he was growing up and watching the cool things that he was experiencing and his thoughts, bro, that's priceless. Yeah. No, so I think there's something about capturing these fleeting moments that really inspires me, you know, and it cool. Started kind of with that. It went with my dad, and then, you know, that's just carried throughout. I've always loved being able to capture those moments. So
that's cool. I know the one thing I think that it kind of makes me a little sad about, like how easy it is to take photos and save these photos, is that like we miss out on those like look back moments, because you basically, it's like you take these photos now and then you just store them in a computer, and then unless you go, you know, print them at Costco or whatever, where it's like before it used to be forced, you had to go print these things out, make a book out of it. It's like I have a bunch of like elementary books, like books from high school, from junior high, and it's so cool to, like, my mom made me a book and like I have all those memories, but it's like I'm not gonna do that. I should, especially now with having a little baby.
Well, there's totally, there's something different between flipping those pages and like looking at it versus scrolling.
But I do agree with like the whole video content.
But I'm trying to keep this conversation going so that way we don't have to go to the next one.
All right, Hellfire Detroit. This smells delicious. It's gonna burn my head off.
What? So, what's the Scoville of that one?
This one's 100 to 300,000 range somewhere.
Okay, so depending, that's those mixed peppers.
And the Da Bomb's around 300,000 too, but I hear that goes a little hotter than what it says.
Da Bomb.
Oh, jeez.
Bro, you're not even doing it like.
All right, okay, all right,
dude, get in there.
Oh, sweet Mary. All right. How are those, by the way?
Good.
Not bad. It's like hot cauliflower and buffalo sauce.
Mm-hmm. Bro, that.
Where's the heat?
Did you get any heat on that?
Did it come later?
I feel like the last one was way hotter.
I really like the flavor on that though.
Bro, this is like, that's nothing.
Maybe it creeps up later, but maybe it's because
Maybe because we got the 100,000 instead of 300,000.
we got jit, dude. Well,
Unless it creeps on a little bit. I mean, it's there.
maybe we just handle heat better than what we thought, dude. We could be just big boys.
Maybe it's a mental thing that we're getting ourselves.
I don't know.
Cut to the last one, we're crying.
Dude, it's gonna be tough.
Okay.
So you've been in the real estate business for what, 12 years now?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Yes. 2000. I got my license when I was 18, so.
Okay.
That
And
was
I
13
know,
years ago.
you know, you're in the business, but I think you have more of a true passion of, you know, you love, like you kind of discussed it earlier, you love helping people, kind of like building personal brands, like kind of almost like managing and helping other people.
Definitely, yeah.
So, you know, what makes you have that passion? Like, I guess my question is, like, you know, how did you find that out, and what makes you get so jazzed up about that?
I've just tried a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know, like I think it's funny, right? Because Gary Vee is somebody that like I resonate with,
Yeah.
and it's because I do believe I'm a just thoroughbred entrepreneur, right? Like.
Yeah.
My first business was 6 years old selling CDs, and then a window washing business after that,
Yeah.
and then, even actually in between that, I would build computers and sell them to my dad's buddies, right?
Yeah.
So there was always an entrepreneurial spirit, and I tried a lot of things, and
Yeah.
I failed at a lot of things,
Mhm.
and I think through those experiences, you kind of figure out what you're great at,
Yeah.
and I love developing relationship with people.
Mhm.
I love the fact that being able to share some of the experiences I've been through. Like it's easy to forget not everybody is business like minded.
Sure.
And it's because it's funny. It's like for me, it'd be like me going into some skill work like an electrician, and then expect to like do what? No, I would need guidance and help.
Oh, yeah.
In the same way that like. I've been in the real estate industry for a while, right? I've been on top producing teams. Like I built top producing teams. I've seen it and I understand it from a business perspective. And so for me, it's all I've ever really known, right? Is like, that's what I've studied. I've looked at it from a psychology standpoint, from a practical business standpoint, and trying out different strategies, right? Like our Facebook ads and the things that we do, this right itself is an idea that stems from like trying new things, right? And learning, and we've gotten better, and some things work, some things don't. And so, for me, it's like really getting over, like I think we definitely focus too much on the things we're not good at. Like when we worry about the things, it's like I'm just gonna go all in on the things that I know I'm great at. And work on it and be as humble as possible. Because I don't know everything. I'm sharing my learning process.
Sure.
And that's it. Like, and if you agree with me, then great. If not, that's okay too. But I'm telling you that I'm going to be in this game for a long time, far past, anybody that entrepreneurs, if people start a business and think they're an entrepreneur. Like, that's not exactly the definition, right? Like, you start a business, but that doesn't mean that you're
It just means you started a business. Entrepreneurship is,
it means
to me, you are the epitome of an entrepreneur, because you jump from thing to thing to thing, and you go with the flow. Like, you just love trying new things and seeing what happens, and that to me is, like I'm not an entrepreneur. I know that for a fact, but it's just like you have that.
Are there tendencies? Like,
Sure.
For sure. There's entrepreneurial tendencies, and there's people that have it and want it, but like by all means, it's not like people think it's this great path. Like, it's not. Actually, most of the time it's like
low.
It's low. It's anxiety and stress, and like, I don't know if I'm gonna make money tomorrow. Like, I don't know if this business is gonna work. I most of the time it's like, and that's why it's so important to work on your mind and work on your mindset, and getting to a place where you can consistently show up every day knowing that there's going to be highs, even though you're experiencing a low, and really just finding joy in what you do. And that's why if you're gonna, we work 60-70% of our life, might as well spend it doing something you enjoy doing.
Sure.
And for me, it's been marketing strat. Like I can talk business all day, as much as you can talk about cars or golfing, for heaven's sakes. Like everybody knows what they love and they're passionate about, but they're just not
jumping in.
They're not doing it. Yeah.
Like this here, I mean, I love hot sauce. I love spicy stuff, and this is what sparked it. I mean, trying something different. So
I think that's it, man. It's just trying new things and not caring about what people think. When, you know how many times I would do something and I'd have cousins or family or friends that'd be like, "Bro, you were this one day, now you're this."
Yeah.
Now you're,
whatever, dude.
Yeah, I mean, but that can get at you real quick.
Sure.
So.
Oh yeah, no, I know if you listen to the outside noise, then of course you could get takeaway. Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. So that's a good question, man.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Now, so I've smelled this one. I haven't tried it, dude. It smells like death. It looks like death. I mean, let's be honest.
The red ones are like gonna be hot, dude.
My! What is this?
See this? We might have to throw in another one.
What is that?
It's chunky at the top too.
Oh, dude.
It's not even coming out, dude.
Whoa! No. John.
Let's go.
Dude, are you kidding me? I'm gonna die.
Let's go.
John, be careful, dude. I'm serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheers, dude. Oh, we just made a mistake.
Oh!
I was fine until you did that.
So you're very involved in the local community.
Yeah.
Especially helping a lot at Friends Church in Orange.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what you do at the church to help out and what projects you're working on, especially with Christmas coming up.
I don't think I can talk right now.
Nope. Oh, John. Okay. Come on, pipe through it. Oh, man. What is going on? I'm supposed to be chill here, and I can't.
My eyes are, I'm crying.
Oh. Okay, the milk has to be used now. John.
So I'm helping out at Friends. And I can't even talk. This helps. This helps.
I think this helped. I don't know. Okay. All right. Church.
Dude.
Don't put that on your nose. I told.
Dude. Why are we doing this?
I told you, dude. You're the one who put so much on.
Okay. Friends. Helping out. I'm doing video there. I mean, they made me. I'm not doing video there.
Dude, my entire body is just sweating profusely. All right, come on.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Okay. What was the question?
You're very involved in the local community.
Yeah.
Specifically at Friends Church in Orange.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about what you do at the church and what projects the church has coming up in Christmas.
I started off.
Don't touch your eyes.
Not my shirt. It's my shirt. I started off doing photography.
Okay.
I started doing photography, and I just wanted to help out in that way. Again, it was like at the time Jay was talking and calling out the church congregation saying that, they wanted people to serve.
Yeah.
And they gave us those serve cards. And it had a list of things they needed help with. And immediately I saw photography and videography. And I just knew, again, one of those things where like passion, right? Like my heart just gravitated there. Like I knew that that's what I wanted to do. So I checked it off and started doing photos there on Sundays, helping out. And just started diving into the community with the people there. Started to meet Brittany and Jonathan and Matt Roden and all these amazing people that make this church run. And before you know it,
by the way, Matt, I'm coming for you, dude. You're next, bro.
You're next, dude. I know.
Showcase that Friends Church, bro. Be brave.
He escaped today.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be him. Oh my gosh.
In the meantime, I forgot this wasn't. Open this one. We're in trouble.
So, yeah.
What things are going on for up until Christmas or?
Well, so they asked me to be they asked me to lead the social media team a few months later, and so now we're getting prepared for Christmas, and we're getting prepared for the boxes of love and boogers.
Yeah, the boxes of love is gonna be cool.
Super cool. Basically, the church buys a backpack filled with things
For every foster kid in Orange, right?
Yeah.
City of Orange.
So foster care gets one of these backpacks, and just super cool that our church is diving and giving back to our local community and doing that. So that's the latest. We're going to be doing some really cool videos that will be kind of, we're going to be promoting on Facebook and Instagram and kind of sharing some of the community stories about why Christmas is important to them.
Oh God, we gotta zoom in on that one when you do that. You're really trying to postpone this last one, aren't you?
Yeah, dude. That was insane, bro. How did they do 2 million?
I don't think they do. I think it's baloney. But this one is 660,000.
Bro, they didn't even flinch. That's ridiculous.
Well, that was Gary Vee.
That's ridiculous. Mind over matter? That's BS, bro.
Oh, this smells like... Oh, man. You ready?
Yeah, I didn't finish whatever I was
saying.
Go. No, we're done. I'm done with it.
You done with it?
Church.
Church.
Go.
Yeah, Friends Orange. Best church.
Love you guys, man.
Shout out.
We might.
They're going to have 5 services for Christmas, so...
Yeah.
Everyone who's watching this should go to one.
Check it out.
All right. So, I just realized I just wiped that in the other one, which I don't want to do. This one is Hellfire. Fear this.
Dude, I don't
Featuring
know.
Carolina Reaper.
I don't know if I can do this, bro.
Bro, I think we have to.
I'm so scared after that last
obviously.
one. I'm so scared.
Listen, the last question is real simple. You don't have to think about it too much. I don't know how I feel, but I'm telling you right now.
I thought we were going to talk about real estate.
No.
Okay, go.
That one that we left out, I think is actually. Is that? I feel like that's enough, right?
I don't know, bro. Do whatever you want.
What are you doing?
I think you should do this.
God, stop! Don't waste it. What the frick are you doing?
And then we'll just dip it in there.
Dude, I'm really nervous on this one. How much do you have on yours?
Like that much.
I'm waiting on
That much.
that much, dude. Oh man.
What if it's not that bad? It's probably not gonna be that bad, bro.
Why don't I taste anything?
I don't know. That wasn't bad at all.
You gonna sneak up?
It's like different levels of hot. Like,
I feel it, but nothing like that. The bomb one, that would hit me like a ton of
Bro.
bricks. Honestly, I think that Mad Dog 357 would be hotter. Should we do it?
Well, hold on. Yeah.
Should we do it?
With what? I have cauliflower left.
Got 2 bits of cauliflower. I'll be back, folks.
Yeah. It's kind of creeping.
Eh,
No? It's not that bad.
It's really not that bad. This was the one that keeled me over. If you're really even prepared, I don't know if I am myself. Just,
What? On this?
yeah.
Hold on, wait.
No.
Okay.
Cheers. This, I think,
What skull was this?
very vinegary. It says 160,000, but that seems really hot.
Maybe.
Well, you did it. I think by far, okay, now it's creeping up a little bit, but that DeBomb one was by far the worst. This one is now really hitting. Okay,
Yeah.
last question.
This one's hotter than.
Okay, that's creeping up. Okay,
Yeah.
Christmas is coming up. It's near.
Yep.
What are you gonna ask from Santa this year?
Oh man, it's funny. I've never been a gifts person.
Mm-hmm.
This one's creeping up.
I know.
Slowly, really, really slow. I think if we would have taken as much.
It hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts the tongue. Like
Yeah.
that one hurts the most on the tongue. Oh man, that's creeping up.
That was like only a little bit. It's getting hotter. 357 Scoville, bro.
Yeah, I know it is. You asked about. Oh, never mind.
I think it's getting worse.
Dude, this is the one that caused me cramps in my back. All right, what are you getting for Christmas, dude?
I'm not into Christmas presents, bro.
You don't want to ask anything? Okay.
Catherine's really big into it.
Oh,
Dude, this is gonna burn on the way out, isn't it?
dude. All right, so we can agree you're not gonna ask her anything.
I don't know, man.
John?
I think I'm gonna do a.
John, you've
Dude, this one hurts. Like this one.
you successfully completed the challenge. You made it through. I want you to look at this camera, that camera, that camera, and I want you to tell the world what you got going on. Something special next. I'll give you a minute. Shameless plug.
Shameless plug.
Go ahead. Oh, I got tears coming out of my eyes, man.
I don't know, man. I don't know. There's not a lot. I want to bring people value.
Yeah?
I want to. That's it, man. Like I know it's. I know that sounds so like. Everybody wants to do that, but like.
No, not everyone wants to do that.
Maybe not. Really?
No. It's very rare for people to want to look out for others and want to bring people value.
I don't know, man.
On a non-monetary scale.
I really want to create impact. I really want to create a community. I really want to develop and help people.
Yeah.
I want to find people that can help me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to find ways to continue to learn and to grow. And I want to find ways to be more humble, ways to be more generous, ways to be more kind. Because I think those are all, literally, I think those are keys to life, man. I think that if, the more humility we can embrace and the more gratitude that we can fully experience, I think that's it, dude. I think that's the winning formula, bro.
I agree.
That is like a different type of hot, bro.
I'm proud of you, dude. Holy.
You need to start making trophies for people.
I'm having stuff come out from everywhere. All right.
Alrighty, guys.
Thanks, guys, for
made
watching.
it.
Jon Salas, episode 1. We survived. feel like I'm floating right now. So,
All right,
Matt Roden, I'm coming you for episode 2. Be on the lookout. Oh,
we're done.
oh, okay.